On Monday, I painted the quarter panel of a 2003 Chevy Tahoe. Just a dent repair, blend within the panel. Not a big job. So I'm tacking off the primered area, and I'm getting ready to apply the first coat of base. It's a dark gray, it's got metallics in it, so it's got to be blended. Right now I'm just trying to get the primer spot covered up. I'm using Standox solvent-based base coat with the Technoprolite and HV30 air cap, 1.3 tip. This product I just put in this gun is a new product. It's new to me. I've never used it before. It's a Metalux. It's a base coat blender. Seems very thin. I think it's going to run real easy, so I'm going to try it out on some paper on the wall and just get familiar with how to use it. I don't want to put runs in that stuff because that could create a couple of hours worth of work if I do. I just wanted to try it out on a simple job like this. Turns out it's some pretty good stuff, so I think I'll keep using it. Spraying a test card to make sure that the color's blendable. Something I probably should have done before I started painting at all. Second coat of base coat. Right here I'm spotting a little sand through right on the edge of the front of the quarter panel. Went down to the primer. Can't clear coat over that or it'll be there forever or until you paint the quarter panel again. Making sure I got that primer spot covered up. Finishing up my test panel so I can check the match.
God damn it.
Everything looks good. A little more base and I can start blending out the color. One more check of this product because I'm just not sure about how easy it'll run. And it does take two coats, two thin coats, and when they say thin, they do mean thin. evaporates very quickly, but it also runs very easily too. One final check with the sun gun. Make sure there's no issues I need to address before I put on the final coat of base coat. And then I'll be ready for clear coat. Last coat of base right here. Step it out, blend it out. Ready for clear. High solids clear, 2 parts clear, 1 part hardener, and 25% urethane reducer. Final tack rag before clear coat, and we're just about done for the day. If you'll notice, I'm also wiping off or tack ragging off the masking near the painted panel, not just the panel itself. That'll help keep base coat overspray out of the paint, which is basically the same thing as dust in the paint. For the clear, I'm using the Technopro Light with the TE20 air cap. Still a 1.3 millimeter tip. Now I'm stepping out the clear coat. It's a 3-step process. Each full coat of clear will be stepped out, and then I will take the remainder of the clear, reduce it 50-50 with clear coat blender, step it out a little bit further, and then the final clear blending will just be straight blender right at the blend edge. Here I'm dumping out the excess clear so I don't have to use so much blender. It's only going to take a few drops of this 50-50 mix. Plus enough to flush out the gun a little bit. Just a little step out. That's all it takes. And then straight blender. And then it's beer 30.